Hey, yo, it's four young kings just sitting and chilling because we rather count money instead of your opinions. Welcome to Your Opinion Don't Count. It's World War III Wednesdays. Wow, nigga. It is nuclear weapon Dan.
It's currently original.
It's detox.
It's Atomic Atom.
Atomic Atom.
Nah,
World War III Wednesdays.
This nigga stupid as fuck.
damn.
Yo, I keep telling y'all. Keep playing. Keep. Alright. I told niggas a minute ago, right? They gonna keep fucking with Iran, and nigga wonder why the sun up at fucking 9 p.m. See what you saying?
Yo, that shit
Yeah?
is some
When the
serious
fucking
shit, though.
nuclear bomb go off, you won't think the sun up, nigga.
Yeah.
Like I said.
That shit is.
then
That
you,
shit is
then
some
you have the
crazy
reason
shit.
to wear your sunglasses at
Yeah,
night.
exactly.
Bro, he's Atomic Atom, so
He
he
ain't give a
fucking.
fuck.
He ain't even gonna know.
Don't give
He
a
like
fuck.
a roach. He just can survive. Hey, shit.
Hey, all jokes aside, I know this is a serious time, but
Shout out to Gibson.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to sing it. I shouldn't have taken a sip of the beer.
shout out to Chip Shit.
Shout out to Gibson.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a dope song, too, though. Shout out to all culture
love,
music,
yeah, I'd
bro.
love that song.
All culture music. But yeah, it's a serious time. In America, just asking y'all to chill out. You know what I mean?
Violence and crime.
Don't freak out. don't freak
Full
out, bro.
time.
Yeah.
Full time to socialize.
These niggas.
Centralized.
In real life.
That these are some serious times.
Anyways, yeah, it's some shit going on.
Ain't nobody getting a war, babe.
Bro, plenty people going to war.
Bro, y'all ain't even see the videos I've been seeing, bro.
They shipping them out. My boy just tell me, he's like, yo, my cousin was over here, just came back. He's on reserve.
This your American friend?
Yeah, he's
Because I
like,
can hear your American
he's
accent.
like, damn, they shipped his ass out yesterday. I was like, damn.
That's crazy. You gotta get in their accent with them.
I was like, damn, G. That shit's tough.
Yeah, but
You know what you should have tell them? But motherfucker,
I know, he vibe done.
They should be cutting over there.
He vibe done. He vibe
He
dead. Yeah, he mashed
bro.
straight up.
Anyways, check out the Monday mash up too, bro. You at it.
yeah,
Like,
but
jeez.
no, but for real, they can be sad, because a lot of people could die, bro. Lots of people could die.
But a lot of people been dying,
That
man.
don't matter to
Yeah.
you. You stay killing niggas in your new world order, the Dito world order, the TW.
Nah, he's sad.
Yeah,
He's sad 'cause he gotta ship 'em out.
He upset that all the people who put the
Nah.
dead, it was in sentence for 2 years first. That's what he mad at.
No, man. When people going off to war and stuff
That's
like that.
pretty
But
fucked up.
I
though.
mean, but don't get me wrong. I think what was done was fine and dandy. It should have been done, right?
Hold on, what exactly are you talking about? What was
Trump
that?
killing your boy.
Trump authorized the killing
Airstrike, yeah.
of homeboy Salimi.
All right.
Yeah, the
Salami.
general, the
We
top
ain't talking
general-
about Genoa.
And pastrami.
the top general in the
Genoa
Iran
salami.
army. So anyway, right? So he flipping homeboy was in Iraq and Trump authorized for them to kill him. He wasn't in Iran. He was outside of his country, so it wasn't technically it's not a declaration of war because they didn't attack the country. They killed the terrorists outside of in a country in which they were invited to be in. And
So it might be declaration of war on the next country.
That's crazy, bro.
So with that, it's
But that's declaration of war no matter how you put it, bro. So like if I was a leader of a certain country and you like drop an airstrike on me, it don't matter where I am, you
yeah, but it's also because he's a terrorist. Even though he's a leader, he's a top military person in that country. He still is a terrorist as well.
Driving terroristic
to
vehicles.
to America.
Yeah.
Driving to see it.
I don't know the dude too well, so name one of the terroristic acts he's done.
Well, in the past 2 weeks.
This nigga can tell you anything if that's the case.
Not in,
Apparently, this a bad guy, bro. Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
niggas,
but
they
what's
be
what's
going
the
after
all right?
yeah,
So we
but-
call him a terrorist. What's the terrorist that he's done?
Well,
That's
in
what
the
I wanna know.
past 2 weeks, he was responsible for the attempted bombing of the
embassy.
U.S. embassy in Iraq.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
bomb that motherfucker.
Last year they took down U.S. ships in the I forget what strait it is. 2 U.S. ships was over there and they took them down too. There's a couple other things.
So this
that
a dick measuring competition.
I don't know. It could be. It
You
could
ain't
be.
trying to measure dicks with the United States and not department, though.
And that
I'm sorry.
with that as the measuring stick, not at all.
I'm sorry, bro.
Especially not if you search.
They
your
gonna
So
do
what
it.
y'all trying to say is Trump got the biggest dick.
It's America.
They trying to say,
talking about
America.
what I trying to say is,
Like
they
you
gonna
said.
need, they gonna
Trump
need,
say I gonna bomb your small dick ass. Yes.
they gonna need all kind of countries
Shit.
for that to even be an even fight,
Yeah,
bro.
that's some crazy shit.
They
man.
gonna need all their allies if they trying to really go to war with America, bro.
Listen, if they ever catch me, I be aiming. I hope they don't see this shit.
Yo, you white.
You know them motherfuckers stay on YouTube and the internet and shit,
You
releasing videos.
What? You want to see all type of comments from the Middle East and our feet.
Bro, they stay
Right.
and bro, trust me, people outside America stay on YouTube.
Soldier,
They
the
probably
last
know
thing, the last
Our
thing
biggest
I-
follower probably from Zimbabwe
The last thing
Russia,
I want,
bro.
or Russia.
the last
Russia.
thing I fucking want
Or
is to
Mongolia.
find a your opinion don't count shirt on a fucking terrorist video. Like
On a
and
terroristic-
they fucking got a YODC shit on.
Terroristic
That's the
video.
last thing I want, bro.
If driving a terroristic vehicle.
That's the last thing I want, mate. I swear to job. I don't want the hijab, whatever they wear. I don't want that to be a wrapped up YODC shirt, bro. You see what they said? That's some crazy
Make
shit.
sure I have the logo on the front though.
That's some crazy shit.
It's I think that's good, but what was done should have been done, but there's the consequences of what's gonna happen after that. Yeah, they're gonna retaliate. How they gonna retaliate, we don't know. I don't think it could touch U.S. soil, because they got a lot of U.S. troops to go through between Iran and here.
But if you think it ain't gonna reach U.S. soil, so then you saying 9/11 was a false flag attack?
Bro, I told y'all this already, dog.
I know, I
hold
understand
on,
you
hold on.
saying that, but according to what he's saying, if it ain't gonna reach this soil, they already brought it to this soil before. Why they can't do it again?
No, well, that's two different people, but
You know, in Florida is where there's trains.
So you mean to tell me, all right, who did 9/11?
so,
Bin Laden?
apparently Bin Laden.
Okay, right? So you mean to tell me Bin Laden is way more smarter and clever than this big ass bad guy?
No, well, this bad guy been doing stuff for a long time. The difference is,
But
it's not-
Jihadi John was worse than both of them.
the difference is that
Dude, hold on, what? This is a terrorist with a regular name?
He's
This nigga named John? Nah, son.
I can tell you,
Your terrorist can't be
that's not
named John,
not
bro.
his. I don't think that was his birth name. He was of some Middle East. He was
This
from-
nigga got a nickname from the
Nah,
U.S.
so what happened?
My name is
He of
also known
Nah.
as John.
no. I tell you what it is. He used to live. He was born, I think, in the Middle East or of Middle East descent, and he was living in London. And I guess he was like, yo, he was getting arrested and stuff, and he wanted to rebel against the government or whatever. So he gone back. He's the dude. You know who Jihadi John is? The dude who's making all the videos with the thing covering his face and chopping off everyone's head. That's Jihadi John.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
the head cutter offer.
Yeah, that was Jihadi John.
yeah, but
You don't play with it.
nah, but the difference between him and Bin Laden, when Bin Laden attacked, America wasn't well, if it was Bin Laden, right? When he attacked,
So who you think it is? I want to know who you think it is.
who I think it is,
Bush.
I think it was Bin Laden.
So why you say if it was Bin Laden, you should have just gone on with the narrative that
say
he
that.
did it?
Because
Shit, just say that, nigga.
Because I'm saying that there's speculation. I'm not 100% sure, but based on the information I have at hand, I would lean towards Bin Laden. But I just saying, Bin Laden was a surprise, right? It wasn't expected. You know what I mean? But now you attack this dude, and they literally putting out threats. They have an $80 million bounty on Trump head right now.
bro. I just showed this.
Cold.
I just
Yeah.
showed this nigga this shit in the car too.
So you
An
know what they
article.
can do, right? if you is the let me know.
Hey,
You
If
say
you
80 billion?
million.
80
million.
That's,
It don't
and,
matter.
hey, and I'm sure that's tax free.
No, when you go to collect, they can kill your ass too, boy.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, they can say American.
No, they can put on their American voice too. America.
Yeah.
They kill you.
Yeah, so
Don't feed into
but
that.
now
That's a
but now
scam.
there's they are actively putting threats out there and stuff like that. So is America being prepared for it? That's why I don't think it'll reach U.S. So I think a lot of they're gonna be attacks over there in the Middle East where Americans are, and it'll get dealt with over there.
They just said a bomber tried blow some base up over there already.
Yeah, so I
Like
ju-
within
I
a
think it
couple
can
of
happen over
days.
there, and now it could come to a point where I show y'all see the movies where the militaries have to get the okay to fire first.
Yeah.
I think they get slacking up on a lot of that too. They'd be like, "Yo, we in this area. Somebody look threatening. Just deal with it."
You can't.
Niggas cold,
It's
bro.
the world order,
Niggas so
bro.
cold.
I
Niggas
glad
in the
Dito-
whole nether
I
person
glad,
country.
I glad Dito never joined the military, the army, the navy,
Nah, he tryna
the
be
air
president.
force.
He tryna
'Cause
be
if he was
president.
any commander, this motherfucker would have been fucking dishonorably discharged.
Nah,
Dito,
bro.
you know what? We got the missiles. Deal with it. What?
Nah, bro. To me, it's certain things. You ain't gotta shoot to kill. You could shoot.
You don't be like his bad bigger than mine. Kill him.
You could shoot the wound.
What's wrong with you, babe? What?
Bro, bombs is blow the fuck up.
Yeah. So if somebody coming towards you at a safe distance, right, and you think they are a threat, you don't let them get close enough to,
You just shoot the
Express
coral
that threat.
reef next to them.
send out,
And it's gonna create
out a
an
warning shot.
It's gonna create an explosion.
set out a
You
warning
can shoot.
shot.
You
right?
can shoot the fucking megalodon that's under
Or-
their ship.
Or
But they online.
it's-
What
it's
are you
another-
talking about, babe?
He talking about, I don't know, some Navy shit, battleship,
what?
battleship
Yeah, he's
missiles.
talking about online,
Line,
bro.
bro.
This nigga said the Megalodon.
Send out a warning
Got
shot.
niggas shooting
Or-
fossils.
Or a lot of
You
these
doing,
a lot of
man?
these bombs triggered by some type of electrical charge, right? You could shoot a little EMP over there, a little small EMP, see if it trigger off the bomb or something like that. I don't know if that's how it works.
This
But
nigga say, just shoot something over there to see if it triggered a bomb.
Stop playing Call of
If it
Duty.
triggered a bomb, what gonna happen?
if they far enough out, you see what they saying?
I don't see.
It's
So how
gonna-
did you
it's gonna
determine that they're threatening if they that foul?
Huh? No, I'm saying that if somebody's coming towards you and you think they are a threat,
How do you think that they're a threat? They just coming
Okay.
towards you.
in if y'all watch a movie about American Sniper, right? And y'all watch
Uh-huh.
that? Well, true story.
Yeah.
And it had a thing there where a little boy was walking towards him, right? And he wasn't sure whether or not the little boy was dangerous or not. And it was there up to him whether or not to take the shot. And he there trying to decipher. And I'm just saying, like, if somebody's
Shorty dead though.
huh?
I ain't never seen the movie.
He blew himself
Great
up.
movie.
The little boy had a bomb.
Yeah.
He blew himself up.
So
yeah.
so what I saying is
Crazy.
So what I'm saying is, if it's something that can, if you can send something out there to trigger the bomb before it gets even closer to the troops, shoot something out there where it send off like a wave, it'll trigger, any electrical. You know what I
This
mean?
ain't Call of Duty, boy.
Bro, they have bombs where people is calling. You just press a switch to send an electrical charge. Bro, we work on cars. You know how airbags go off because a little small electrical charge.
Did you just insult my intelligence?
And that's YODC bomb pilling segment. Moving on from that, Tito.
Yeah.
You trying to cost the F. You really want us to get plenty followers.
Nah, I just saying that
They be
that
following you
Yeah,
around, like
exactly.
literally.
that just
Get in your car, you like, yo.
hey, just trigger it off before they get close. If they safe, the bomb ain't gonna trigger off. If it trigger off, well, homeboy was gonna blow himself up anyway.
Hey, either you got one or two things happening right now. To the real niggas that listening to this, like the real FBI agents that is follow and listen to everything, you either got them doing one or two things. Like, fuck, how did he know we working on that? Or this nigga might be on to something.
Hey,
Oh,
Either
there's
way.
a dumb motherfucker who don't
have a
know
clue.
shit about, yeah.
Don't have a clue. Listen, bro, I know I safe, bro, because I got a bed and I got some brown homies, and they cool. They ain't look like
Nah,
they,
bro.
They cool,
say-
bro.
They waiting to see how long
They
your
say,
bed grows so they
they
can
say
try
Disney
recruit.
is a big target. Y'all ever had that conspiracy?
To be honest, I don't even think that's a target because all they can do is end up killing a bunch of tourists.
Nah, but
Disney World don't be full of locals, bro.
no, it don't. It don't be. Actually, it is be full of Americans.
80% of the Brazilian population will be
I
dead.
get it, but it's a lot of
That's
tourists
who they-
too. There's a lot of Asians and Brazilians, like you said,
Brazilians,
and all
80
kind of other
80%
people that's
of
there.
the population in Disney.
It ain't their fault. It ain't their fight. They just gonna blow up Disney.
You think they care?
All right,
Probably
then.
not though. Disney probably broadcasting their channels and shit over there. You know them motherfuckers.
Right.
They won't.
Ain't
Just- I mean,
nobody
Disney
blowing
could be a
Disney
target.
up, boy.
It could be a target because it's a location where a lot of people is. You know.
They can kill who they want to kill and come over here and go ride the roller coasters.
Bruh,
Why not?
if they only, what if they do some shit where they say, listen, bruh, America, we ain't fucking with y'all. Just give us Trump. Like, what y'all think? What you think will happen if they give you an ultimatum like that?
They ain't gonna do that because that could be negotiating with terrorists.
Yeah,
America
the
don't
U.S.
do that.
don't. America don't do
America
that.
don't negotiate with
The
terrorists.
government don't work like that.
Nah, and on top of that, right?
Unless they some rogue agents and
the
they
pro-
kidnap his ass.
It's
And,
the problem with that is
I mean,
is
you know.
if because right now if that was to be a decision to be on the board, it'd be the Democrats having to vote for that, right? And though the Democrats may decide to do that,
Yo, they'd definitely be down to ship Trump off.
right? The fucked up part is they set a precedent for when one of their niggas in office. You know what I mean? And if the Republicans in charge of the House or the Senate, then they be like, oh, okay, all right. And war come in, oh, they want his head?
Yeah, Crips and Bloods type of thing.
Yeah, send him,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
But that's a
man.
vibe, Jed. I just thought of because the Democrat and
But yeah, I don't-
Republicans is red and blue. Crips and Bloods for you.
Yeah. But I mean, that's what it is,
But
bro.
did y'all
Democrats.
just analogize that?
Bro. That's what it is.
So they
Trump-
the
just-
Corporate Crips and Bloods.
So at least
Corporate
now
Crips
you
and
know,
Bloods.
at least now you know Trump be doing shit on set.
By root.
On the set, homie. Trump be doing shit on the set. So
Nah, but yeah, I mean, they ain't gonna do that. They
Aight.
ain't gonna turn over the president.
all right.
Nah.
So now, all right. Now we going over, I guess, some realistic options, right?
It ain't gonna be a World War III though.
Hold on. Reason why they calling it that is because of who Iran have allies with, which is China and Russia. And they saying a war with Iran is a war with China and Russia.
Hold on.
No,
Question, right?
No, but
Hold on.
China have allies with America as well.
You know it didn't make sense to me
Russia
now, right?
also.
And many countries.
But what I'm saying is that's why people are calling it World War, because that's like you gotta like they looking at it from China and Russia aspect. Like, yeah, this is we all kind of allies in a way, but Iran is our ally to us as like in a certain situation. So that's why they calling it World War III. What I
Yeah.
was saying earlier is you gonna need all three of them to make this an even fight with America, bro. Iran by itself ain't gonna do it.
All three
China
of-
by
all
itself
three
ain't
of
gonna
who?
do it.
China.
All three of them countries.
To go to war with who?
America.
That's a bad day.
Nah,
for America,
you out of
buddy.
your mind, bro.
See, y'all need to stop.
Come on, bro.
Y'all need to
Don't
stop.
think this country
Bro.
that powerful, bro.
Y'all need to stop.
But
Bro,
Y'all need to stop, bro.
all of
America,
those countries, if they have any powerful weapons, they got it from America.
America spends the most, more than any country, on their military, on their artillery, on
Yeah.
their shits, bro.
A couple years ago,
I would research that.
yeah, a couple
That's
years ago,
research, nigga. That's where I get that from.
But America provides.
I telling y'all, the only
provides
one hear that,
military
but
force
that's what
for
it is.
majority of the world, bro.
Y'all ain't want to hear that, but that's what it is.
Yeah,
bro.
they provide military
Right.
force, but I mean,
America
if you put it
ain't-
into percentage, I would say North Korea.
Listen, boy.
Nah.
North
America-
Korea, who you know nothing about.
America ain't picking
they're-
no fights with Russia, King.
All right, then.
You really think so?
All right then.
No, they ain't.
Y'all think this?
No,
All right, then.
I'm just saying. You saying it'll take all three of them to like level the
When-
playing
I
field.
telling you, bro.
When last America and Russia been
bro,
at there?
World War
80s?
II.
Hold
World
on,
War II.
hold on.
America only went to war with Japan. You know,
Hold on, stop.
little Japan.
that was
Hold on.
that was then,
No,
bro.
That was Germany too, I think.
Stop.
They aided countries who fought against Germany, but they didn't.
Hold on, stop. When the U.S. was fighting with Germany, Japan, and all of these places, right? They were the superior one, right? They did actually. There was attacks from both ends, right? When they was toe to toe with Russia, what happened? Nothing.
Russia went from actually it was the Soviet Union and it went into being Russia and the other countries
Yeah.
because of that war.
And it was
You
Cold War.
talking about the Cold War?
the Cold War.
Nothing freaking came out of that, bro.
The U.S. Well, the U.S. has basically lost a lot of wars, but
Listen,
I'm
listen,
saying right now in this day and age, the U.S. ain't one to fuck with in that
Listen,
department, bro.
and I.
They're
They
picking no
might
fight with
invest.
Russia.
They might invest a lot, bro. But when you talk about technology, bro, countries like China and Japan who advance in technology, bro,
Right, telling you, bro.
and
See,
and
the point
and,
with that-
Wait,
in-
Russia got-
and their dollar fucking
Russia
It's
got
sad. It's sad.
vodka-
It's
hold
sad
on.
how y'all live here and don't even know this shit, bro.
Russia?
But y'all know more about what China and Russia doing.
No, we don't know more.
But this what I trying to
We
explain to
we
y'all,
didn't say
though.
that. Listen,
What I trying to explain to y'all, bro.
Russians got vodka, Kalashnikov, and crazy motherfuckers.
I'm telling y'all, bro.
But the
You always
problem
watch ridiculousness.
Yeah,
Every Russian video
it's
is
some
being
shit.
streamed.
It's some
Yeah.
shit be going on.
The
trust
problem-
me. America don't, bro.
there we go. The problem with that is yeah, China may have a lot of technology, and Japan may have a lot of technology. One, Japan already learned they ain't fucking with the United States. They learned that quick, right? Because after
Anyone could drop
Pearl
a
Harbor,
bomb, bro. Anyone could drop an atom bomb,
yeah.
Hey, chill out,
Hold
bro.
on, you think the
a
U.S.
nuclear bomb.
You think the U.S. gonna fuck around if they actually go to war, bro? They actually go to war, they ain't gonna fuck around and have this last long and stuff like that, bro.
So what
Listen,
happened to the
hold
last
on.
20 years
Hold
of
on.
war?
You know the population of the U.S.
We
alone,
still-
bro.
you know we still at war, right?
300 million,
I
bro.
have a
is-
theory on that.
They
No,
were
hold on,
shit
we are-
on the U.S.
Hold on, stop. We still at war.
Okay,
This is a 20-year war.
okay.
The longest America's ever been at war. What you mean they ain't gonna let it last long?
This is my theory on that.
As long as you still got dick pumps,
this
this war can keep going, bro.
this my theory on that, right? Is that the previous
Sorry,
presidents,
the penis pump.
previous presidents, both Bush and Obama, right? They answered to people, right? It is clear that
So
it is,
Trump don't
hold-
answer to no
Hold
one.
on, let me finish. I'm giving you my theory. Don't assume what I'm saying.
But
right?
you, oh,
Don't assume what I'm saying.
all right.
They answered to people, and when I say answered to people, it is my theory that they answered to people outside of the government, because it's a war. Somebody got to provide the United States with the ammo, with all of these things. So they have defense contracts, right? Now, Trump don't really want to get in a war. He said as much. He's actually started pulling people from Syria, right? He wants to get out of those wars. But if it was to come to a war, because he isn't, I don't think he's beholden to those people, that he'd want to end it quick. Just like he take this nigga out just like that. See what I'm saying? He just like, ain't no big setup. It's like, yo, we got the opportunity. Boom. Take him out. That's that.
I got the nuclear button on my
Right?
desk.
So,
Didn't he say that?
They
So
got all
with
these
that-
memes of him talking to Siri, and Siri like, okay, dropping missiles on Iran. When he,
so with that,
When he
even
said-
though
when he-
even though China have a lot of technology and stuff like that, babe, nobody in the world spends more on their military than the United States. It was a couple of years ago that they did a comparison between the United States and the rest of the world, and it was like United States spends more than the other top 50 countries put together on their military.
All right.
We spent way too much money on our military to be fucked with. at
Hitler
this moment.
Hitler had 10 times our military and still
just
lose.
tell me what you basing all your theories off of, bro.
Who?
Well,
Rico.
I mean, yeah, obviously America spends a lot of money in their military, bro. Just because they spend a lot of money, bro, don't mean that they're the top dog.
Okay,
I mean,
and who's the top dog to you?
America obviously is a powerhouse country. Like, their military obviously is powerful, and their military obviously could go up with just about any country in the world. But I just saying, don't sleep on these other countries, bro. Like, they.
Nah, but who you think is the top dog though? For real?
But this is what I'm asking
I
you.
honestly
But
think.
this is what I'm asking you. You telling me don't sleep on these countries, but you ain't telling me why.
I honestly think China is the top dog.
Because of what? Their population?
Bro, like, if we were to go to war and, like, if they were to start, like, drafting people, if it really was, like, an unmerciful, like, slaughter of, like, human life,
You looking at it
and
like
people sending,
like Game of Thrones,
like-
where they come together
No,
and fight like that?
no,
Or-
I mean, just sending people to war, bro. Like, if we were to go in the draft and they started to draft men from America and we had no choice, bro, China would slaughter us, bro.
because they got just
Nah.
because they
'Cause
just
they
got
got-
more people.
Because they got, yeah, bro, like, bro, the
But-
fight would be,
You
the
know,
fight would-
China having a problem keeping Hong Kong under control right now.
the fight would be,
China have a lot of people. They have a lot of human assets, right? So if they wanted to go to war, they would have more and more people to replenish. Yeah, I get that. I completely agree. But the thing is when it comes to actual the technology and the equipment and the firepower to go against it, they send drones out with unmanned drones to take people out now. People sitting down behind a
America.
computer,
America.
fucking. Yeah, America.
bro, you don't think that China has this technology? Bro, y'all phones is made in China. A lot of y'all technology
Assembled.
probably was
Assembled in China.
assembled, bro. If you could assemble a car from Germany, you basically know how that car works, bro. You was a mechanic, but I'm sure, bro, they know how this shit works. I'm just saying, bro. Like, yeah, they spend a lot of money on it. America spent a lot of money on their military, but
Yeah.
don't sleep, bro. America ain't gonna be the powerhouse for, like y'all think. Like I say, Japan send them, bro. Japan put up a fight with America, bro. Little Japan.
No, they didn't put up a fight, mate. Japan did a sneak attack on Pearl Harbor, and America said, fuck this. Kaboom.
Yeah, that's before the atom, bro. That was like in the making of the atom bomb, bro. In the making of the atomic bomb. They dropped a prototype. The first,
Shout out to
the
Atomic
fir-
Atom.
The first bomb they dropped was a prototype, bro.
That's fine.
That's fine, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't think these other countries know how to make a nuclear bomb?
I'm sure
They do.
But it's whether or not they have access to the materials, bro.
I'm sure they do.
But
sure they
that was a whole part of the first deal with Iran. It was a
I'm sure
because
it was a-
Russia has
when I-
access.
When
I'm sure China has access.
when I heard the whole, oh, U.S. go to war with Iran, they go to war with these other countries as well. When I heard that, that's when I started doing my research, and it's almost sad that the U.S. has put so much effort into their military shit than to the rest of the country. But at the same time, bro, if they gonna be the best at that, then I cool. Because if it's wartime, I'd rather be on a winning team, bro. And
I mean, everybody
the
wants to be
U.S.
on the winning
ain't
team.
nobody trying to run the fade with the U.S. bro, 1-on-1, bro. So, and I ain't trying to be all patriotic or none of that shit, bro. This just the facts that I see, bro. What I've been looking up and all that stuff, bro. And nobody could come in here and tell me, oh, North Korea got the craziest military. According to who?
Right, I already say they can't even get a
And you
bomb
can't
off.
even get cameras inside.
countries
North Korea.
that have nuclear weapons. There's
Yeah,
a
we
list
know
of
that.
them.
We know
That's
that.
that list.
We know that.
How accurate is that list? How do you prove that?
What, that they have nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro,
Who providing that list?
Google,
Alright,
bro.
go ahead. What's the list? What's the list?
Google providing the fucking list.
Google
United
is it.
States, of course. Russia, United Kingdom, France, China, India, Pakistan, North Korea.
The whole world.
That's That's the top list. I ain't the whole world, bro.
What would NASA?
Majority
We ain't got no nukes on the islands.
Nah,
Some of them bitches
fuck
look
the
like nukes.
islands right up.
Now, look up, look up how much countries spend on their military in comparison.
Let me do that for you. He working on limited resources.
Make sure.
No, but you know what's funny to me, right?
Make sure enough of that for me too.
You know what's funny to me is that they saying World War III because Iran is allies with China and Russia, right?
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, they're saying Trump is Russia is Putin, bitch. I mean, I just saying.
And they say he's your boy, bitch too. Kim Jong, whatever the nigga name is.
Kim Jong Un.
Nah, he just
Was that
smart.
is that a true fact of what your boy did to his uncle or some shit over there?
Yeah.
Then he used one of them anti-air guns to fucking execute this nigga.
Google again, because you just Google it.
Yeah, but no,
The five-
Google is just search engine. What is the site that you getting this info from? It's not Google. Google doesn't provide information. They provide sites.
It's SIPRI.org. It's just a general, you type in top countries that spend on their military.
Let's go, because I'm looking at a list too.
Yeah,
So let's
the 5 biggest spenders in 2018 were the United States, China, Saudi Arabia, India, France, which together accounted for 60% of global military spending.
And what the numbers was?
I'll have to go, that's just a general top.
Nah, I would know the numbers. You have the numbers there, Adam?
I'm looking at percentage, and this is, I guess, percent of GDP spent on military. But by percentage, I guess, it depends on how rich your country is.
Right.
Because the United States is in 24th with 3.29%.
But you know who the first country is?
First country on this list.
Probably
It's
North
Oman.
Korea.
I don't know. But yeah,
don't
that's
know what it is.
based on GDP because that was a whole
Then-
problem why.
Then you got South Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Republic of Congo. So, I mean, it depends on how rich your country is
Yeah.
based on these numbers here.
Yeah, look up actual numbers spent.
Well, the country that spent the most money was the U.S. with $610 billion in 2017.
And who's
That's
second?
crazy.
Who follows? I think it's China with $228 billion.
So that's a 400 and something.
And then
billion
Saudi
dollar-
Arabia looks like they follow. I don't know if this is.
Trump just
Yes,
put out
then
a
Saudi
tweet.
Arabia follows with $69 billion.
Trump put out a tweet about
So
trillions.
we are over 400 million, or around 3 to 400 million.
So
over.
we double the amount second and third place spent
But yeah,
together.
but money spent,
Yes.
bro, doesn't mean anything, bro. Money
Oh yes, money
Of
spent
course it
does
does.
mean a lot,
Bro,
bro.
no, it don't, bro. The
What do you
U.S.
mean?
helps. The U.S. aids in so many people because of their military, bro. You talking about expenditure on fucking just uniforms and shit for each soldier, guns, ammunition, fucking gas to fucking mine.
Yeah, but when you think about that, right?
every
then
airplane,
you have
like-
other people that are unqualified because they don't have the right uniform, they don't have enough gas, they don't have the things that you're saying. These count, bro. Our helmets protect these soldiers from bullets, bro.
and not only that, right?
That matters, bro.
Not only
That
that.
makes you last in a war.
China have a lot of people. You say China was number 2, right?
Number 2 is 220.
With
This
200
from 2017.
Yeah, with $220 billion, right?
228 billion, and then Saudi Arabia.
I would
69.
venture to say China has the equal, if not more, amount of personnel in their military than the United States. Right? And if they do, if they have more people and spending less money, even if they have the same amount of people, we spending triple what they spend, bro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get it.
apologize, bro.
I get it. I get it.
We are also.
China got a lot of people, but
But people don't
the
really
US
necessarily
the
matter.
U.S. on a different level in our war shit, bro.
People don't
Listen.
matter because Hitler lost a war when he had way more people.
Than everybody.
It just depends on how
Listen.
you apply this thing. No, I ain't saying
a
that makes
bomb will
America
blow your
better.
shit the fuck up.
Yes, a bomb is a bomb. It don't, that
A
don't
bomb
matter,
is
but
a bomb.
Nobody got more bombs than America.
I know, but I saying
But again, that still don't matter how many bombs you have. You could have the
No,
most bombs. It's,
you're right.
it's how you play them.
But you know what does matter? The United States is the only country in the world with military bases all over the world, ready to go. You see, whenever you always watch all these movies when they say, "Oh, we ready to fly out." We got aircraft ships just sitting in the middle of the ocean, just ready to send jets. Cause wherever we are, we within 6 hours.
I would say that Air Force,
somebody.
our Air Force is
The
definitely
Navy,
top in
Air
the
Force,
world.
and the Navy.
Air Force definitely is top in the world, and
Bro.
and the Navy, which is a
All I
dangerous
saying
threat
is
with.
I don't want no war go down. I don't want no war go down because of the in betweens. Cause I was in the group chat with my cousins them and they was talking about this war shit, and they was like, so I think one of my cousins was like, Bahamas better, like, don't get involved or whatever the case. And then one of my other cousins is like, bruh, when it's wartime, bro, the Bahamas could be like the battlefield for fucking 2 places. And I say, yeah, them. To fuck around and be a historical moment, like right in the Bahamas, when they defeat Iranian troops or whatever the case.
Yeah.
Like that's what I don't fuck. That's what's the fucked up part. Is because it ain't like U.S. and Iran next to each other. And they can just fight like that. They gotta fight cross seas, bro. They gotta fight. They could meet up in the middle. Whoever country they on top of, that's when that shit going on.
And like I say, bro, like if you even go back to World War II, bro, Hitler was in. They ain't had the biggest army. They definitely wasn't saying nothing to Russia. But like their strategic plan of how they took over areas, bro, that's how they fucking dominated countries, bro. And
And it took us to come in and stop that shit.
the U.S. did not fight Germany, bro. They aided the Soviet Union in the World War II, bro. The U.S. only fought Japan in World War II.
But we fought Hitler, bro.
Yes, we did fight Hitler. What are you
Oh
talking
my
about?
God.
This nigga watched this in color, but y'all ain't know what he telling y'all.
Bro, the
But-
U.S. was out of the war. On Hitler's side of it, the U.S. was not involved.
But you know they have but because we fought Hitler, but they have movies about where people went over there, bro, to go and fight Hitler, and they found all these dead dead people in these buildings torn down and stuff like that, bro.
And what I'm saying, like, the majority of the war, World War II, the U.S., there probably were a few soldiers that fought fought against Germans in World War II. But the main fucking fight for U.S. in World War II was against Japan.
Yes,
was
we
the
fought
attack on
Japan,
Pearl
but
Harbor.
we did fight Germany, bro. But if you go to Washington D.C., right? They have the the Holocaust Museum, right? You go in there and they have all this information talking about what happened in World War II. They talk about why the U.S. got involved, because it was FDR who was president at the time, and FDR didn't even want to get involved.
Right, that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
he
like,
didn't want to, but he was urged to get involved. He did eventually get involved. He didn't get involved right
he
away.
did event. Yeah,
Yes,
he
so he
eventually
did fight
got-
the Germans.
But it wasn't the big fight against the Germans was with the Soviet Union. Like,
But the tide was turned when the U.S. got involved. But
All right, so let me give you all the top 5 on that military, because I have it here. Spending in, this is 2019. This is the fact sheet for 2019 from 2018. Number 1 is U.S. With 649 billion, China 250, Saudi Arabia 67 billion, India 66 billion, France 63. Then you got Russia, the United Kingdom, Germany, Japan, South Korea.
how much they at?
Who?
No,
Who
who next?
and 40s and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like they go anywhere from 63 down. So, I mean, with 15th being Turkey at 19 million, and so I'm just like listing them off. They don't matter. It's just the amount that the U.S. spends
is
is
ridiculous.
right.
Bro, that's crazy,
Exasperated
bro.
compared to
And on top of that, bro,
That's
on,
crazy.
yeah.
on top of that, we have allies too. If you want to talk about going to a world war, Israel is an ally of ours, right? Britain and France is allies of ours. You know what I mean? I mean, that's not to say they're gonna help, but I imagine if it was to turn into a world war, to say, hey, Russia and China backs Iran and they gonna get into this war against America with them, I'm sure America's allies will also join in the war. You know what I mean? Because it would make no sense for them not to.
Or they could join up with them
They could.
and say, should we side with the Russians, the Chinese, and the things, and then the Iranians, or should we side with the Americans? But all I saying is, brother, military shit. The U.S. got that military shit on lock. They can't run a country for shit, but they sure know how to arm the motherfucker.
Listen, man, I just don't. At the end of the day,
Nigga, you
this
can
ain't
have
gonna
your
be a
own
war.
arsenal in your house if you
Yeah,
want.
but we ain't gonna. This ain't gonna turn into no like war that
And
any,
that's what
any
we
worse
hope.
than what
That's what we hope it
that
don't
we
be.
at right now. Like the state we at, we've been at war for 20 years, but has it truly affected anyone at home aside from 9/11, which was a terrible day because that a lot of people died, right?
Yeah, and they gone over there, U.S. gone over there, and they fucked some shit up.
All right,
Listen.
and ever since it ain't really touched home. It ain't like in the years following there was like bombings in London, couple train and bus bombings and there's random stuff, but I don't think they all tied to the same cause because you got like it was the Boston bombers who did the race and stuff. I don't think that's necessarily. I think that's just people out here looking for attention and people rebelling against stuff because they go into something or they don't like whatever prejudice is in their life or maybe they're just racist and they feel like, I don't like these particular people, so this is where I'm going to host my stupid action. I don't think we go on a full-fledged war.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen either.
All right, so what y'all think? What you think would need to happen for that to go down? What would Iran have to do for them to say, "Oh, we getting a war now. It's over. We gonna go. It's over with. That's gonna be off the map."
One, you got to say that Iran as a whole country is ready and prepared. They have a military ready and prepared. To
I don't think
actually
they
go to
are.
war. Right.
But one of the countries that we named, all it takes is for one leader, like Hitler, to say, bro, we're going to make actions and
That's true.
slowly take a country and then take the next country, the nearest country. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
And it just take one military fucking strategy to fucking cause a world war. And that's the same shit Japan do. So it just take one country to want more. I mean, I don't know, man.
But also we also dealing in times with all the technology we have and all the intelligence agencies who always spying. Hey, you got to remember, America still have that Snowden shit too, where they can listen into everything at any time. You know what I mean? Y'all watch Snowden, right?
I gotta see that movie too. I ain't seen it.
Nah, I ain't seen it.
But,
I mean, I know
no.
to do this and the stuff that he's done.
But yeah, they develop a software whereas they have access to all data transferring.
That's like when you're in the room talking. Go to
appliances.
your Amazon and listen to the stuff that
Yeah.
they suggesting to y'all now. All of our conversation.
Yeah, exactly.
It is do that, bro.
It does do that. But
Even if you have your phone, all of those features turned off, it's still listening.
But
to you.
it's been times I was like I look on my phone and it's suggesting something and I was like, okay, I search for this. So maybe it saw me search for this, right? But then there's one time I was talking about something and it popped up on my phone. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, nah.
That is
I know I ain't looking
Half
this
of the
up.
shit we talk about in the
I
podcast.
understand that. And what I saying is, bro, like the whole world obviously is moving forward with technology.
Mhm.
And back in World War II, the U.S. was developing new technology, the atom bomb. Like, that shit was, like, right then, just in the nick of time to blow the fuck out of Japan. Sorry, Japan. But for
Build
real,
the best drift cars.
but it was new technology, bro, and it was new, like, a new advancement in that era. Like you don't know what these countries working on, bro, as far as technology go, and this shit is advanced every year.
But that's
Yeah, because Russia was the first to the moon.
but that's what I'm saying is that because of
Ain't
all this
nobody going to the
technology
moon.
and because of the fact that America is listening in, that it's a lot harder for movements and stuff like that to happen. Just as a mere fact, like they said, they have a list of this dude that they killed of upcoming bombings and stuff that he had planned, right? And the fact that they have that list, that means there was a way for them to gain this list,
Yeah.
right? So therefore, they gathered intelligence some way in order to do this. But back when World War II was going on, they ain't had all of that intelligence. You know what I mean?
I understand that.
So, yeah, I mean, that's all they're saying. I mean, is that
They was working on new technology to jump ahead of the battle, man.
besides,
eh?
on top of that, babe, Trump starting the Space Force, babe. They gonna attack them from space.
I mean, so what's in
Y'all
and
fuck
everything.
around, they try to bomb Japan again, they have a fucking force field. You never see that technology.
U.S. ain't fucking with Japan.
You be like, what? You never see
but
that.
at the end of the day, right?
Japan be like, yeah, we
Does-
got fucking force
Does it
field.
matter that do we think that the U.S. is afraid or even worrying about this threat? Like,
Worrying? I think they're taken seriously. I don't think they're afraid. I think that they're making all these threats and stuff, which is why they sending like 5,000 troops over there. Like they getting prepared. So
That's
from-
crazy though. Our niggas want to start a war, but niggas already got troops like in your home, bro. Like with that whole having a base everywhere shit. That's crazy.
yeah, and that's something else too.
that's
But
bullying.
Let me ask you
every
a question.
country.
So why ain't no Chinese base over here? I mean, they got embassies or whatever, but
yeah,
why ain't no Chinese base?
because America is the world's police. We don't need y'all to police us. It's
It's-
plain and simple.
It's the Big Brother effect, bro. They watch everybody else, but they want be in everyone's business, but they don't want no one in their business. So at the end of the day, you got that's why a lot of people. That's why there's war starting. It's like, yo, we could run ourselves. We don't need y'all here to tell us what to do or tell us how to run our country.
You can
And
imagine.
then they
though,
get upset.
you can imagine if every single one of these bases is just a big nuclear rig, and if the U.S. feel like it, all right, since y'all fucking around, all right, let's pull the troops out. We blowing the base, half the fucking country off the map, because the whole base itself is a bomb.
But stop putting them
Fuck you
things out
talking
there
about?
before these people start really trying to land on U.S. soil.
Nigga, I
That's a
just saying,
scary
nah.
thought, though.
Every empire
That's possible.
will fall.
Yeah.
Look at this man. But you live here, but what you talking about? He just like, yeah, ready for the U.S. to fall.
Nah, I mean, shit.
I mean, China been there for thousands of years, though.
What?
China have all kind of dynasties. They may not have been the world superpower, but China ain't yet, wipe off the map or nothing like that.
But the U.S. ain't 100% the world's
China
superpower,
don't
bro.
fuck around.
Right now, yeah, U.S. is the world superpower. Is the world's
It
leading
appears that
superpower.
way. It appears that way.
Right now, it could change.
They just bullying. That's all it is. They willing to stick their finger in your shit and be like, yeah, what? No homo, boss.
Yeah, they the new United. They
That's
They the
crazy.
new United Kingdom.
Let's say y'all do two
United
countries
States.
fighting, right? We chilling, the U.S. chilling. The minute one of y'all say, yeah, for like nuclear shit, the U.S. be like, hey, let me get in on this. Let me get these. Now it's time for me to get involved.
Yeah, y'all can't have
We
nuclear
can't have
weapons.
y'all
Yeah,
nuke and shit.
exactly.
That's like
Like, that's all they doing. They
That's
just
like
bullying
when you
people.
instigate fights in the hood. No hair pulling, no fucking. You can't do this shit. You can't do that shit.
Yeah, bro. It's
Street
like that.
fight.
Just how Britain used to be.
Yeah, how Rome
The
used
new,
to be.
yeah.
How
Ain't nobody had guns, but they had guns.
like the
Until they was like, yeah, we got something better than guns.
what they is called?
Swords.
the,
Shing and
not the
shields.
Philistines. The man where Alexander the Great was from, man. Flip.
Greece,
Nah, he wasn't from Greece.
Athens.
No,
That's saying
Macedonia.
Greece.
That's
Macedonia.
Greece. That's Greece. That's Greece. Greece.
Athens.
Bahamas.
Athens, Greece.
Abaco.
Macedonia. And he take over a
But
lot
ain't
of-
nobody fucking with Spartans, bro.
Macedonia.
King Leonidas, babe. Yeah, though. I mean, at the end of the day, babe, it don't really matter because these things has happened all the time. These governments warring. There's threats every day. Dude, this war been going on forever, and I don't think it can stop. But I don't think it's gonna get past what is happening in the Middle East. And it's sad because they losing a lot of their people to this stupid war that shouldn't even. It has no point to it. Like, if they let the war go, all of these countries could survive in a better standing.
I mean, it's.
Man, he's a Trump supporter. He's like, we need to stay at war.
Nah, I ain't saying we need to stay at war, but it's certain things like the Syria thing.
Yeah.
Nah, because homeboy, the leader of the country, put chemical warfare on his own people, bro.
What was the reason for it? I'm not saying that I agree with this.
I mean, I don't know the reason, but if you could bomb your own citizens,
like, nigga did that.
Yeah,
man.
That's what the whole Syria
so
war
why
thing
is
about.
I think about that.
So you take that. You
to
take
some
that
people,
one.
America bomb their own citizens.
So
too.
you take that one man out. You get them out, and let some other.
That's what they call
regime
staging the coup.
Right. That you let some other regime take over, and then you step out.
But the thing is you need to put somebody. You can't just let somebody take over because that's what happened with ISIS. Before ISIS was what they was called? They was called something else. Then ISIS, Al Qaeda, right? Then
Al Qaeda, bro.
Al Qaeda. Then you get rid of Al Qaeda.
I just said Al Qaeda.
Adam, like you see this beard, nigga, say it properly.
So Al Qaeda. So they take Al Qaeda out. Then ISIS come in. They start taking ISIS out. Then ISIL come in.
We used the Taliban to begin with, boy.
Okay, boom. There you go.
I joking. That was a joke.
Go boom.
My point is that
go boom.
When all these things happen, if you don't have somebody, if you don't have somebody to put in place, but somebody gonna pop up, right?
Of course, but you can't go and dictate to these people who are gonna be their leader. You can't do that. That's their country. You step in to stop, like, I guess that would be a form of genocide, right?
What?
Like, would that do the stone, wiping out his own people to make it right? So you step in to stop that disaster that's happening, but you can't go and say, well, all right, we're gonna appoint this person to be your leader for right now.
No, I'm not saying appoint.
I'm
I'm not saying you set up on appointing this person, but you could build up somebody in that country that has a level head that you feel ain't fucking radical like this dude. Killing his own people.
Yeah, but you are setting someone up. You appointing. You gotta let them choose their leader, bro.
If you was a leader, what would be if you had to kill your own people? What would be the reason why?
I don't think if it was me, I wouldn't be trying to kill my people. But obviously, if I was to say from a leader's standpoint, why would he would do something like that? Would have to be the fact that he's trying to be overthrown. There's a group or a set of people, like y'all don't like to hear, but a community that don't want him in power. So what they do, it's time to try to overthrow you. And when he feels that, it's like, all right, well then, I'm gonna show you all that. I will take it to that extreme that if you want to do this, I will wage war against y'all who are my own people. Until everybody understands, that's just like Kim Jong-un. They understand that death is the consequence for stepping out of line. So that's more than likely the reason he did it. If it was me, and I feel that my people don't want me to lead them, I don't want to be a tyrant. I would never. That's just in my personality. I would want my people to follow me and adore me as a leader and think that I am that person. Rather than me forcing that on them. If you got to force that on them, you might as well step down. But it's that need for power, our ego, that is what's doing it.
Yeah, but that's
what's
not
happening.
Me. That's happening in Venezuela too, where what his name is? Chavez.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Chavez.
Yeah.
Chavez.
So he running the country into the ground and stuff like that, and there is an uprising going against him where they have somebody to lead, but you got to take out Chavez.
And what they doing? They starving their people.
Yeah.
Doing everything they can to stay in power. But at the end of the day, the leaders are the people that's really living that
the good life.
Right, the good life.
That's some crazy shit.
Kind of like, I don't know if it's true, but I read some time back that Kim Jong-un is the biggest importer of Hennessy cognac in the world.
Didn't know that.
But his people live this subpar life.
You like that yak?
But he lives and then even like with Castro, there was a communist country, right? So the people live so mediocre, but he's living the life of a king. He lives a very rich life, mansions, the best of the best. And when communists supposed to be a equal lifestyle for everybody, if the leader can't fall into that lifestyle, it never works because all you doing is you on a hunt for power. And as long as you live like that, that system will never work. Your people suffers. You live great. I mean, but you have to be a leader or on that board of leaders for that country.
True. Yeah, but I mean, with all of this, right? I know a lot of people posting up memes and stuff about World War III, making whole big jokes and stuff out of it. I just want people to take time to think about the stuff you're posting and look at it that by there are actual people going over there and their lives are gonna be on the line. That this ain't just a joke. And for as much as people may hate and dislike Trump for whatever it was he did to lead to this, right? You gotta look at it that it ain't just on him, and the act has already been done, and looking forward as to what's happening. You know, you can't just allow somebody to constantly kill your people and stuff like that and don't do nothing about it.
Yeah, when there's
Yeah,
a
but
bully,
we
you gotta have a bigger
ain't
bully.
supporting Trump. Just to let y'all know. We ain't supporting none of this shit
Listen,
that this man going forth with.
whatever y'all opinions is, I can just state it like this.
I ain't supporting this
I don't
shit.
vote. I don't vote. I don't back any particular party because I truly feel, and I ain't telling no one to not go out there and vote. If you feel that your opinion counts, you should vote. But I feel like, it don't matter who the president is. My vote, it ain't really gonna count towards what they're gonna do. I could vote someone in, but that doesn't change what that person has as a plan for them to do, regardless of what they tell you they can do. Because I could tell you anything. That don't mean I'm gonna do what I tell you. So
Listen here.
that's what it is. You just gotta hope that the person that comes
History always got a first. And believe it, I hope I ain't there the day they drop a fucking nuke on America. 'Cause they might bomb America, but the day they drop a nuke on a major city, that can be some crazy shit.
Listen, America got too much invested into their air force to allow someone to get over their land space, in their airspace to get over their land. To let that happen, I don't think it's gonna ever work out to be that way.
Nah,
Hey.
that can happen when aliens invade.
Yeah.
All right,
Planes-
well, with that
planes never
crazy
woulda
shit
fly.
said, go ahead, Dito, tell us some alien talk with that shot of the week.
Right. The shot of the week, oh man.
Wait, why you planning for this? This supposed to be top of the head.
Nah, shot of
While
the
he
week.
waiting on the
curate that,
while he waiting on the shot of the week, joke of the week, gentlemen, why don't they let prostitutes hang out by the prisons? Because you should never end a sentence with a proposition. Grammar jokes. Take us into the shot of the week, Dito.
Oh man.
That was the best you had?
It's a grammar joke
Alright.
that go over dumb people's head, babe.
That's
So
a grandma joke.
Listen.
The detox your
Listen,
mind
my
shot.
Proposition.
A lot of people gonna like that joke, bro. Watch.
I get it. I mean,
It's gonna be
it's
fun.
okay.
And you
It's
didn't
cool.
laugh, and you got it.
He,
All right.
he
That's
chuckled.
cool.
It's a joke that makes you go,
You know something? Not being the biggest fan of the shot of the week, I think this will be more interesting than that shit.
well, guess what
Go
I
ahead,
did?
kill it.
Guess what I did? You welcome, nigga.
Detox your mind shot of the week is: a wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. And it simply means that wise people sit down and, regardless how stupid the question is, they could analyze everything that's going on and still learn something from the stupidness given to them. But no matter how much wisdom and intelligence and smartness you give the fool, they still ain't gonna get it.
But I think y'all was really competing for trash today.
Y'all want me to tell a joke again?
Nah. We could. But you could take us out and let everybody know where they can find us. Go ahead, DJ.
Finally.
It's
The
not Friday
Rock.
yet.
Has it, huh?
It's
I
not
was
Friday
gonna,
yet.
I was gonna do like what the Rockers do.
But you're not The Rock, so you should just go tell them
I
where
look
they
like
can
the Rock.
find us.
I look like the Rock though.
You definitely do not look like The Rock.
You know what you is? You know what they call you? A fucking hater, bro. That's what they call you, bro.
No, I'm being
Because
a
you look like
realist.
every terrorist. I don't go around and saying, yeah, Adam, you look like a terrorist. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it's my brother.
You know what I'm gonna do?
You know what you should do?
We gonna,
If I look like The Rock, I look like The
we're
Rock.
gonna take a picture of you, put it on the side of The Rock, and we're gonna post this on our Instagram page.
Anyways,
And we will ask people what do they think.
anyway, speaking of the Instagram page, it's actually called Your Opinion Don't Count _ YODC. Definitely search that up and, follow us. Double tap some of them things. You see what I'm saying? Definitely
Don't
check us
double
out.
tap, single tap them shit because the double tap unsubscribes you. One click, please.
You obviously don't have Instagram.
Clearly don't.
No, I don't do social media, but if you want to subscribe on YouTube where it counts,
But,
please, one click on.
alright, wait. I can tag you in when I get to the YouTube part because I wasn't there yet. I was on the Instagram part.
Double tap. Give us that heart. See what they saying?
YouTube. Just type in that beautiful, lovely phrase, Your Opinion Don't Count. Then you should see our beautiful faces. Or you see a very awesome logo. Then you subscribe by tapping it once.
Subscribe, yeah, that's YouTube /C // Your Opinion Don't Count because he don't know it.
But hey, it's a good thing you know it.
Yeah, I helping you out.
But we fuck with y'all. We love y'all. Thank y'all for just watching, period. You know what I mean? We appreciate y'all. Definitely be on Facebook as well. Same thing. Your Opinion Don't Count. Like, share anything you see, any clip, anything. We just appreciate the support. Also, if y'all want to extra support us, we also got a PayPal link in the video as well. And all of the videos on the page, y'all can hit us up. Any donation, any type of thing to help us out. And we promise we give that right back to y'all. Because we love y'all right back. So we appreciate y'all. We out.
Don't forget to like our shit, share our shit, subscribe to our shit. Because we ain't fucking around.
Why does nigga look like he would have dropped a whole album?
Yes, sir.